equation of state for Engg-Robinson, van der Waals, delta is SRK, delta is a total level. We have see for all these equations the parameters A and B are very critical. That ATC and BTC, and we have also found out from van der Waals equation of state. In fact, we also started to have the reduced equation of state. This is called material invariant, and we found the equation for the van der Waals, which is PR plus 3BR square, 3 by BR square into 3BR minus 1 equals to 8PR. Okay. This is valid for VDUS. This is valid for van der Waals equation of state. If I want to know the similar kind of, this is a material invariant equation of state. We say corresponding state, law of corresponding states. I will say material invariant equation of state. I will say material invariant equation of state. I will say material invariant equation of state. Okay. So similar kind of question is similar kind of equation of state can we have for the other sets, other sets like SRK, Redlich-Kwong or Engg-Robinson equation of state? Answer is yes. And for that purpose, you have to calculate A and B, these two parameters. Once you calculate A and B, your most of the part is actually solved, then you can actually have this type of equation of state. As I said that you can do it at home, so I just want to show for the Engg-Robinson equation of state for your benefit, just to see how we can approach. So we have to find AB for Engg-Robinson equation of state, PRUS, and P equals to, for Engg-Robinson, P equals to RT by V minus V minus, who can help me, other terms? Yes, yes. No. ATC alpha T1 alpha 2T. Am I correct? Yes. Yes. Divided by B square plus 2BB minus B square. Am I correct? Yes. So that's the equation is of state. We have to find out ATC. And alpha 2T is that M2 values and all those things actually I have already given to you, but I will just give you the generalized equation of alpha, where alpha IT, 1 is for SRK and 2 for the Engg-Robinson equation of state, which is 1 plus AMI 1 minus TRI to the power 0.5 whole to the power minus half. Right? Now we have to find out A and B for this. So what's the next step? Now we know that to find A and B we have to do something. So now I won't do it, but since this of course is not coming in the exam, because I thought that I will prove in the class. Why? Because I set very easy exam question paper, so that you know you should not be having this much of trouble to derive it now, because there are mathematical general. What's the next step? Not dou del B by del V. Dou P by dou V at T equal to TC. If you say dou P by dou V, it is actually completely wrong, because when you have the partial derivative, we need to state what are the things constants. Okay? So dou P by dou V at TC equals to 0, and also dou 2P by dou V square at TC equals to 0. So what first equation will lead to? This is my equation number A. Let's look at equation number B from here. What do you get? equation B will give you? Remember that this will not get affected because dou P by dou V at T equal to Tc. I am just taking derivative with respect to V. I am taking derivative with respect to V, not T. So T, whatever the form of the AT, it won't come in picture. Of course, it will be coming as a constant term order dot at T equal to Tc, but we don't have to take any derivative. So these complicated functions should not scare you for the derivative calculation. It is not scary at all. It is just like some other term. But you have to be careful to substitute T for Tc. Okay? You have to be a bit careful to substitute T for Tc. So what is dou P by dou V at Tc? What is dou P by dou V at T equal to Tc? What equation will lead to? If I say this equation lead to some term RTC by BC minus V whole square, what will you get? Right hand side? What will you get right hand side? Any hands please? Yes. Pardon? Pardon?
2ATC alpha.
2ATC, huh? Why?
Because we will be coming in differential.
What you got? 2, okay. It is 2 BC plus B, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next.
Right.
Alpha 2 TC ATC divided by BC square plus 2 BCB minus B square whole square. Correct? That TC only. TC equals to PC and BC, B equals to BC. This equation, so this I will be saying by equation number B, and this equation will give equation number C. Similar kind of equation. What will you get left hand side? Similar kind of equation. If you have similar kind of equation, similar type of equation, what you will have? Similar type of equation. Similar type of equation, what do you have? Equation number C. Any idea? What equations we will have? What will be left hand side? Any idea?
RTC by BC minus B whole cube.
Yes, sir. Very correct. So this second derivative will lead to RTC by BC minus B whole cube. Yes. Right hand side. Right hand side. Right hand side. Now you can see that why I have not given this question for the semester, because not much response, only 1 or 2. So if I give many people will flunk it. That's why I have not given it. I don't want something bad for it. I am not getting a response except Devan or somebody else can giving me some response. Yes. Pardon? 2 will be there? I don't think so. 2 will be there. 2 will not be there. Yes, 2 will not be there.
So ATC.
Who is that? Yes.
Into alpha TC.
Not AC. Minus will be there, no?
Minus ATC to alpha.
Yes, don't ignore minus. If you ignore minus, it's dangerous. It's not 5 equal to not minus 5, right? Yeah, please don't ignore plus or minus. It's very dangerous. Minus ATC alpha 2 TC divided by okay.
B square plus 2AB.
What?
B square. BC square.
BC square plus 2 BCB minus B square whole cube. Then
whole square.
Then
I'm 2 terms.
I think you are not sure.
No.
Yes, divide.
3BC.
Yes, who can correct? Yes.
3BC cube plus 6BCB and 3B cube.
VQ will come?
BC square.
Yes. Minus 3BC square minus 6BCB minus 5B square. So minus and plus 2 can be having plus, right? So we can actually have, am I correct? So this, up to this you are agreeing with me. Okay, excellent. So complete the equation number C. You divide equation B by C. You divide equation B by C. I think I am going the same procedure what we have done in the class. If you look at your procedure, please open up your this thing. Yes, I am going the same procedure in the class. That's what. So that means if I would have given the same problem in the exam, not many people would have actually attempted it because I am not giving the response. Divide equation in the class it was C and D. Now it is B and C. Equation number. Only equation number has been changed. So divide. If you divide, what you will get? Earlier you got nicely BC equal to 3B, but you won't get it here. That's what I am doing in the class. Earlier it was so easy. Now it is not that easy. You divide equation B by C. Dividing B by C, what you will get? Dividing B by C. Oh, it is not that straightforward. You get a polynomial. I will give the clue. The clue is you get a cubic polynomial. Okay?
BC cube minus.
Yes, sir. Please.
BC cube minus
BC cube minus.
3BC square B
Yes.
minus 3BC B square minus 3B cube.
Excellent. Thank you. So it is BC cube minus 3BC square B minus 3BC B square minus 3B cube. It is not BC minus B whole cube. It is not. If it is a plus sign, then okay, you can say okay. It is not BC minus B whole cube. Okay? Can you solve it? Can you solve it? Pardon? Carnot's method is applicable for x cube plus px plus q equal to 0. Here a square term is there. That is here we have to convert. But can you do it quickly? Can you do it quickly? Because Carnot's method you can do that. Yes, as your choice you say, okay sir, I will take z cube plus alpha z square plus beta z plus gamma equals to 0. Substitute x minus alpha by 3 equal to z, right? You want to see that, remember, you will get z and you will get z cube plus all those things will be there. It is a long procedure because this is a very simple thing. Can you do by calculator or some kind of thing? Because if I can wait for you, but it will take 10 more minutes. Because I have to do some more things in the class. I cannot spend my entire class. Because in the exam, if I ask this kind of question, I will not ask show by Carnot's method. I want the answer. I want the answer here. If I specify Carnot's method, you can do that, no problem. But Carnot's method is lengthy.
You said we should start with the remainder theorem is equal to B.
Remainder theorem you can do that, but can you get the answer? I don't care which theorem you actually want. Which theorem I don't care.
What you do with the
How do you do by calculator? Calculator is there, huh? Oh, excellent. But you see, why I have not used calculator for the earlier case? Because if you have a complex root, calculator will be actually mess it up. Okay? But here you get negative roots and positive root. Negative root you won't take, only you take positive root. So, our friends got the answer. So many answers I got. I'm glad to see that. So, you guys are smart. You guys are smart. So, they are doing it. That's good. So, how much you got? This equals to 3.95. That's it. VC equals to, now if you have leisure time at home, you can verify with the Carnot's method. That is your task. I am not coming in your picture. You go home, you apply Carnot's method, verify, no problem. Okay? Did you do Carnot's method? Oh, see, guys are implementing Carnot's method so fast. I am really impressed by your, good, very good. Guys are doing so fast. I am really impressed. Equation number D.1. Okay, substituting D.1, I am just following my class note. My class note is here. Next step, you just tell me what you do. You got the BC. Already you got BC equal to 3B. Now you got 3.95B. You cannot ignore 0.95. 95% error. Not 95%, some error will be there. 0.95 out of 3, 3.95. If you look at it will be more than, it will be some error. 33 to 40% error you will get. Okay, so you cannot ignore. Next step will be what? Look at my class notes. Yeah, Devan?
B.
Yeah. Equation number B, yes. Please, can you do it and tell me? Next step. Substituting D.1 in equation number B. Substituting D.1 in equation number B. You get a TC. See, that's it.
0.17.
Point?
17.
Not the point 17 is the wrong answer. There are so many terms will be there. No. Do it carefully. TC equals to, give me the proper expression. Yes, sir. 0.1704 014 AT alpha 2 TC by VR. So it is 0.17014 AT alpha TC divided by VR. Earlier you got how much? 8A by 27 VR. So if you look at 8 by 27, how much is coming? 8 by 27? You have calculated handy. 8 by 27, how much? You just want to see the comparison. 0.29. Now this is C, almost like 50% difference. Almost double there. And also you don't know about this guy. This guy is also contributing. You don't know what will happen alpha TC. Because E by TC, this will be 1. So at alpha T, yes, alpha T you cannot do much. It is alpha, yes, alpha T, A TC alpha T. Okay. Next is, so I will say that equation number D.2. Next step is what? You have to calculate PC and BC, right? BC is over. Now next is PC. Substitute which equation? Original equation. Yes, go by original equation. Equation number A, right? My original equation is equation number A. Yes, follow the same step. Pick up the original equation. Pick up the original equation. At TC, it will be PC. It will be VC. So PC equals to what TC by BC minus B minus ATC alpha 2 TC B square 2B BC square plus 2B BC minus B square. Should be alpha 2 TC. Just take it out. This one. Expression. Okay. I asked, I want PC. How much is PC? It's a very complicated term. You just check once again if you have the answer ready. Yeah, you are so sure. Okay. 0.0132 alpha 2 TC ATC by, yes sir, you are very correct. PC equals to 0.013236 ATC alpha TC square, sorry, alpha TC by B square. Earlier you got how much? A by 27 B square. So can you compare 1 by 27? How much it is coming? You have to compare each step. So what's the how much is difference and what's the error? 0.037 you got 0.0, so quite a lot of difference. Difference is quite a lot. We have to calculate A and B. Last step. First you calculate B, then you calculate A. Okay, so which equation you will use? Equation number this, you can see equation number D3. You can use this equation to calculate B, right? You have to use this equation to calculate B. How much is B? Very cute expression you get. You will get B as a very cute expression. You get a very cute expression for B. Yeah, who is that? Yes, sir. Excellent. Earlier you got B equals to RTC by 8TC. 1 by 8, and you can see here 1 by 8 is how much it is coming? 0.1 something like that, right? And here you are getting 0.001 0.0773 RTC by PC. There's a lot of difference, right? There's a quite a lot of difference. So here B you are getting 0.00778 RTC by PC. Am I correct? Yes? Yes? Everyone got it? Okay. Next is my last step. You have to get equation number 8. Pardon? Okay, okay. Fine. Next step. Next step is how much? AT. Yes, who is that? Okay. 0.45724 I got. Then next step, next. All terms you should tell me, no? What are terms? R? No. R square TC square alpha T by PC. Alpha 2 TC, right? It should be. So A should be 0.45724 TC square R square alpha 2T by TC. Am I correct? Remember that, never do this mistake. This T has to be there, it should not be TC. Because AT is nothing but ATC alpha 2T. You got finally ATC from the equation. You have to multiply with alpha 2T to get this. Never TC will appear here because the function of T. Okay, earlier you got A was 27 by 64 R square TC square by PC. How much was 27 by 64 when compared to that? 0.4. So not that much difference. Okay. Not clear? So that is the way. So I think this is the first time we have learned how to calculate A and B for any cubic equation of state. If I give, you can do that, right? You are confident. Good. So any cubic, so that's the first time we have learned any cubic equation of state. If there's a first class equation of state, as I said. There are 3 classes, first class, second class, third class. First class basically for cubic equation of state. Now we are very much confident the first time any cubic equation is given to you, you can calculate A and B as a function of critical point. Right? Next, so I think this part is quite clear to all of you. And you might have seen this diagram in the books. This is what called compressibility factor chart. I have given you the graph paper. So now we'll be having some game, some play, okay? And what I will do, I'll be setting up the equation for you. You go back home, draw the graph. I have a different plan for this type of exam. You attach this graph paper with your all calculations with the answer sheet in your Wednesday, so that in case you can get some bonus mark. For example, some problem I have given. You could not do that problem, but your graph is okay. I can add up and your marks can go up. Okay? Is that idea good or bad? Good idea. Okay, fine. That's why I've given the graph paper, so don't waste it. I don't have extra graph, only very few are there. If you waste it, that's it. I don't want to buy anything. In my course, my objective is, except Xeroxing, nothing you should buy. Of course, calculator I don't have control because you're already having it for a long time. So don't fold it. Okay? If you fold it, the point is you cannot draw the graphs. Be careful, be neat in the graph if you want me to evaluate. Okay? But I'll be happy if you just attach the graph paper, because sometimes some adjustment of the marks I can do there. Because I want to give you marks, you have to give me opportunity. Okay? So what actually we'll have in our last time we have done the this one, material invariant equation of state, right? We have done material invariant equation of state. Okay. So from here, so what is our objective? If you just please go back home and then look at Sandler's book or YBC Rao's book, and you see the compressivity factor chart, which is Z, reduced pressure is there, PR. Our objective is to have material invariant chart. It's very important, this one. If you have material invariant, any material is given to you, you can get the property. Only one graph, we don't need 1000 graphs. If somebody is ether alcohol, somebody is some organic liquid, some water, something, you should not have 1000 charts. We need to have only one chart. Material invariant, or law of corresponding equation based. What this chart says, we have PR equals to 2. We have, this is for PR equals to 1.5. This is for PR equals to 1.3. This is for PR equals to 1.2. And then finally we have PR equals to 1. So what I want you to do is start from 2 to 1. In between, you should have 1.5, 1.3, 1.2, 1.1 and 1. Total 5, right? I don't run many, total 5. Okay? 2, 1.5, 1.3, 1.2, 1.1. Okay? First, have the points like this, like this. If you take many points, it is better for you to draw the graph. If you take many points, it is better for you to draw the graph. Okay? What equation of state you take? Van der Waals? Will you feel happy now to use Van der Waals? I am just asking you. Because we have done Peng up to Peng-Robinson, and we know what the role of Peng-Robinson equation of state. Okay, you want Van der Waals equation of state, you can go for that, no problem. You want Van der Waals equation of state, no problem. So you know what we have to do. You have to get this type of graph, 5 graphs with this set and the calculation. Thing is that, what is my Z as a function of PR and PR? Two independent variables, as I said. When PR and PR are known from this equation, BR is also known. So BR is no more independent. Either PR or BR independent. There are two independent equations. As we know that for any material out of PVT, any two are independent, one will be automatically independent from the equation of state. Okay? What is this J as a function of PR? Have you got it? I gave you the expression last class, but how to prove it? So you have to get Z as a function of PR, which is so PR plus 3 VR square into 3 VR minus 1, 8 PR. We know that PV equals to Z dot T. We know that PC, BC equals to how much? Don't say ZC dot T. ZC has some value. 3 by 8. Yes, 3 by 8 dot T. What is this value for the Peng-Robinson? You can find out.
RTC.
Yes, RTC. In Peng-Robinson, how much is it 3 by 8 or something else? I didn't discuss in the class, that is your part. Okay, that you find out. And then if you divide, you get PR equals to 8Z by 3 PR. Very good expression, right? So PR equals to 8Z by 3 PR. Substitute here. So what you have to do? Wherever VR is coming, you have to replace by Z PR. So that we can get final function as Z of Z as a function of PR. So wherever VR, so this VR we have to replace. So you know that VR is nothing but 8Z PR by 3 PR. Am I correct? Right? So please replace and give me the expression. Please replace. I want to have the expression like this, PR 8 TR. Okay, I'll give you some more clues. 1 plus, it is 8ZTr by PR minus 1. Only one term I'm asking for it. Only one term I'm asking for it. Only one term I'm asking for it. What is that term? Pardon? It is not that straightforward. 27 PR.
By 64.
Yes, 27 PR, not by 64, 64 Z square PR square. 27 PR divided by 64 Z square PR square. Next step. If I want to have Z plus, so PR I want to take it here. So what will you get? Next step, if I want to take the PR, so 1 plus 27 PR by 64 Z square PR square, 8Z TR by PR minus 1, 8 TR by PR. I can write this way. Next step, we can write Z plus 27 PR by 64 Z TR square, 8 Z TR by PR minus 1, 8 TRZ by PR. Am I with you? Yes or no? Yes? Am I with you? So finally, if you do that, you get the final expression what I have given earlier, which is Z plus 27 PR divided by 64 Z PR square into 1 minus PR 8 Z TR equals to 1. Am I correct? If you divide 8 TRZ by PR, all the sides. If you divide 8 TRZ by PR, you get it. Yes or no? Yes, you are getting it. Now your job is, someone has to give me the Z polynomial, like Carnot's method. What is the polynomial? Now you supply me the polynomial. I want the polynomial from you. In fact, I have not done it. I am depending on you. Let's put this one. I have done up to this. I thought I won't do something for the class today. I want the answer from you. That's a good idea, right? I have given so much answers to you. I can only demand only one answer from you. Yes, my friend has done it. Yes, you are doing okay. So who can give me the answer? Any answers? Complexity factor chart. I am waiting for your answer. Any answer? The polynomial. I want to have z cube plus alpha z square alpha prime beta prime z plus gamma prime equals to 0. Because alpha beta gamma generally refers to the equation of state from the first principle. This is for the reduced. I can say alpha r, beta r, gamma r. What is alpha r? What is beta r? And what is gamma r? Alpha r, beta r, gamma r. Ready? Alpha r, beta r, gamma. Ready? Yes or no? I want to have alpha r, beta r and gamma r. Just take it here, you get z square. Take it here, and then this z square term will be here. Then z square and z will be giving z cube. And then whatever coefficient you will have, divide both sides, you will get this polynomial. Yes, alpha r, beta r, gamma r. Some hands I am seeing. Alpha r.
Sir, alpha will be
Not alpha, alpha r. Reduce.
64 PR by 512 PR.
64
PR
PR.
by 512 PR. That will be
I don't know the answer. As I told, only one thing I wanted from the class. I am depending on you. No, this is okay. This 64 by 512 is okay. This is a fine answer. I want to keep it.
so
Yeah. No. Is this approved by class? I have to get approval. Yes. You are saying minus. She is saying minus. Yes, you are just. That's the problem with you guys. You don't care for the minus or plus. Is it yes?
yes.
Yes. How many yes is there? Just see the hand. But even the hand is very few. Only 4 people. Excellent. Okay. Beta r. Beta r. Madam,
0.42 PR.
don't say 0.4 ppm. Fraction is better. Yes, fraction. Don't please say minus or plus.
No, plus
Okay, fine.
216
216
by 512
by 512
Z PR by PR square.
z
PR
tr
by PR square.
by tr square. Is it approved? Hey, so you are telling z.
Sorry,
Or
sorry, PR, sorry, no, PR.
is it approved? Yes or no? Yes, approved. Good. 90% correct. Okay. Gamma r.
Sir, 27 PR square by
27
minus
minus 27 pr square
by 512 PR square.
tr square. Is that correct what he is saying? I am asking for the class approval. No, yes, good. I want some no's, otherwise I get bored. Always yes is not good. Yes, some no. Yes, yes, sir. Then I will come back to madam. Sir, yes. tr cube. Okay. It's like auction. Yes? Approved. I want one write up on this thing. Devan, will you give me after the class? Maybe at the end of the day? Just give me this entire thing. This derivation up to have, I don't have the answer. I thought I'd get it from class. Okay? So please check somebody else and give it to me. Okay. Now you are ready for implementing Carnot's method. You're ready for implementation of Carnot's method, right? Everything is there. Apply Carnot's method. Z equals to x minus alpha by 3. Alpha is known for. So what is alpha? Alpha is alpha r. So your z equals to x minus. So you can directly go for P and Q calculation, right? There's no need to worry about. You can directly go for P and Q calculation. Check it out with delta. Now first I will talk about delta. What is your delta? Any guess? Is it always positive? Always negative? Because if you look at your chart, you can easily find out something interesting. Point is, my first set, TR equals to 2. So when you submit your graph, you have to show calculation from here. So I'm favoring you, and we are doing something so that you can at least attach something in your graph. We say TR equals to 2. Calculate delta. Then you have at least some number which is PR, and you will get Z. So if you put PR equals to 2, you get these numbers very nicely. So you have got so many things solved, right? Okay? And if you put PR equals to starting from PR equals to, I will start, my calculation start from 0, no problem. And 0 to, you can say 7, 0 to 7. If I put PR 0, what will you get? alpha are 0, beta are 0, gamma are 0. So Z is okay. Good. Oh, gamma. What is that? I just can you please who can wonder? Yes. This is where minus 1. Huh? Minus 1 is there. Oh, I missed it. That's why I'm asking. That's why I wanted to approve. You all said yes, and not many people are doing it. So I have to depend only 4 or 5 people of the class out of 42. Now the question mark. Now again I am lost. Yes, and that has to be there. Otherwise Z is becoming 0. Z cannot be 0. So what madam said is correct. Z cannot be 0. Z is 1 at P tending to 0. Otherwise that's what I was wondering. Why Z is coming 0? Z has to be 1 here. Because at reduced pressure, the Z is ideal gas. It's 1. PV equals to RT. That's the benchmark. That means if everything is 0, then alpha is minus 1, Z cube minus 1 equal to 0, and the real root is 1. Okay? Okay? So this is actually, thank you. So I hope that you can submit. Devan, excuse me. So I think madam has done it, so I should give the, because generally, the people who are submitting is something special, I always give incentive. At the end of the semester, I see them different way. You will get opportunity, don't worry. I'll ask to write some computer program later. Okay? So please submit to me tomorrow, no problem. Okay, so TR equals to 2 is set, PR equals to 0, Z equals to 1. This is how we submit the thing when you submit on the Wednesday. Next will be what? 0.7, no? So I think this range up to say, I have the result with me, up to say 1, you take more graphs, more points. Then you take 0.5 interval. Because a steep gradient piece will miss out something. So, 0, 0.5, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 1, 1.5, 2, then you can have 2.5 and so on, only 0.5. That's it, this won't take much time. So, 0.2, how much? You should have your delta ready, handy. So, quickly you can do it. You should have your delta handy. You should have your delta handy. So this table you should have for 5 sets, and then have the data, plot it, submit to me Wednesday. Then I can do something for your exam. It will give me the justice. If I give more marks, that will be justification. Yes, 0.2 how much? I want to do one calculation at least in the class. At least, so that you can get comfortable for the other values. 1.5, 1.3, 1.2, 1.1. That you can do at home. I want to do one class, please help me. How much is delta? Any idea? What is the delta? Q square by 4 plus P cube by 27. Am I correct? Yes, see, I marked like that. It is. I don't know how I am saying, but I don't have notes with me. Q square by 4 plus P cube by 27. Am I correct? Yes. What are P and Q? P is U minus V, right? Q is UV. Am I correct? Yes or no? Yeah, whatever. And U is actually known. How to calculate delta? I have shown in the one problem I have done, no? Last class. I have done one problem how to calculate delta. Remember that 3 roots you got, delta less than 0 or something? Or greater than 0, whatever. I have done 3 roots. Then check it out how to calculate delta. And from there you calculate. Now you know that TR equals to 2, PR equals to 0.2, very easy, nothing. Everything is known. These parameters are known. You got the number. You got the number. See, best thing is you express delta as a function of PR and TR. Then just put the value and get the answer. Instead of doing now, you should have ready in your this thing, graph paper, before the graph paper. Yeah, any answer? 0.2. Delta value, how much delta? How much the value of delta?
0.667.
Point?
Minus 0.667.
Minus 0.667. Is it correct? I got only one answer. Minus 0.667. Is it correct? I got only one answer. I got only one answer. Delta value. The value of delta I am asking for. You please refer to my previous problem. What I have done in the class. Q square by 4 plus PQ by 27. P is equals to beta R minus alpha R square by 3. How much you are getting P? Just tell me. I just want to see whether you are getting P correctly at least. P how much? You can stop it.